The Magic Paintbrush, Chapter 25. Amy tried to keep her confidence as she and Luna headed toward Chen's house. They'd made it here from Flushing, hadn't they? They'd rescued Lau Lau. Together, they could find the brush, too. They could fix this. Chen, or maybe one of his Tautai, had shoved furniture against the window they'd snuck through before. Try as he might, Luna wasn't strong enough to move it aside, and neither of them could wiggle through the tiny space between the furniture and the window frame. They circled the house, searching for another way in. The front door was a lost cause. Amy didn't like the look of those security cameras. But a small entry at the rear of the compound was worth a try. She twisted the doorknob in hopes that Chen had left it unlocked. No luck. Could she pick the lock? Long ago, a spy movie had inspired her and Diego to learn lock-picking. They'd had moderate success with Diego's bathroom door before his mother caught them and forbade another practicing. Amy had never tried an outer door. Did she even have any tools? She unzipped her book bag to search for a paperclip, but when she moved her sketchbook aside, she found something much more significant. The invisibility cloak. "Luna," she said, staring at the cloak, "help me hang this over the door." They draped the gossamer black cloth over the doorframe. It couldn't stay by itself, and Amy worried that her lip, uncertain if the effort would count enough for the cloak to work. 2, 3, 1. "Abracadabra," she whispered. Because why not? She nodded at Luna. They dropped the cloak. The door was gone. Carefully, Amy put the invisibility cloak away. Let's be systematic and search one room at a time. They tiptoed down the hall. Amy was starting to get a sense of the house's layout. She pictured the rooms they'd run through before, the living room, the kitchen, the long hallways, the courtyard in the middle, the storage rooms. The compound's square shape made it easy to decide where to go next. The following 2 rooms were abandoned, too. Chen must not use most of the house. The one after that— "Whoa," Luna said. "Whoa," Amy agreed. She blinked, but the unbelievable amount of stuff crowding the room didn't disappear. Televisions and gold watches and sleek-back black suits, a ping-pong table and a pile of leather shoes, and an aquarium full of slow-moving fish. But there was something off about each item. The ping-pong table was only an illusion, intangible. The shoes were either baby-sized or fit for a giant. The fish in the aquarium all swam in exactly the same direction, at exactly the same speed. They were made of cloth. Creepy, Amy shuddered. There was no jade paintbrush hidden in all the stuff, so they moved on. Soon they'd searched every room on the ground floor and come up empty-handed. Amy wasn't surprised. Chen wouldn't just leave his prize lying around. When they found him, they'd find the brush. They crept upstairs, keeping close to the wall to prevent the stairs from creaking. The first room they saw was a study, the second a bathroom. The third was Chen's bedroom. The door lay partially open, and inside awaited something even more astonishing than the strange object downstairs. Chen slumbered on the bed, fully dressed. Drawings lay piled around him like snowdrifts, and all around his room, leaning against the walls, crouched in the corners, perched on the curtain rod, were his living creations. More Tautai. Tiny Tautai. Tautai too misshapen to rise from the floor. Ephemeral Tautai that shimmered like smoke. These must have been his first creations, the ones too poorly drawn, too poorly imagined, to even make it outside. They, too, slept. For now. Was the original Tautai painting hidden beneath Chen's creations? If it was, Amy couldn't find it. Luna murmured, "Look, in his hand." The paintbrush. As Amy watched, Chen's grip loosened. The brush slipped down the pillow. Could she take it without waking him? She had the element of surprise. But what if he woke up? If the Tautai woke up, they outnumbered her and Luna 12 to 1. Still, she had to try. "Stay here," she mouthed to Luna. Then she tiptoed into the room. The floorboards creaked. She froze. The Tautai on the curtain rod grumbled in his sleep, but kept his eyes mercifully shut. She dared another step, then another. Chen snored softly. Amy stretched out her hand as far as she could, her fingertips brushing the jade handle. Propelled by an unknown dream, Chen rolled over. Drawings crinkled beneath his weight. The Tautai woke like a flock of crows, squawking, cawing. One saw her and screamed. Amy clapped her hands over her ears. Chen rocketed up in bed. "Amy!" Luna shouted. She snatched up the paintbrush and ran.